After 30 years, after spending £1.47 billion, after investing into 8 managers, Liverpool FC have finally brought the Premier League trophy back home to Anfield. And as an Arsenal supporter, it hurts so much. The sad reality is Arsenal are towards the bottom of the table. Liverpool have been an astronomical figure this year, from performance-wise, energy, tactics, strength, goals, defence, midfield, management, training, absolutely in all departments. You look at Arsenal's injury list, they have injuries like no tomorrow. Every time when everything's on the up, everything goes back down again for Arsenal. But Liverpool, they are dynamite. When you come across and play Liverpool, you have to be ready for a dogfight. Literally, you got to lift those sleeves, lift your socks, and you have to show them what you're made of. Isn't that right? Don't get scared. From man to man, Liverpool have been far better than any other team out there. Liverpool have made the best business that we've seen for a long time by selling Philippe Coutinho for about 130 million, and they bought Alisson, the Brazilian goalkeeper, that has been an absolute wall for Liverpool FC as the goalkeeper. And they've also bought Virgil van Dijk from Southampton. Those 2 players for me were enough for Liverpool. They were the missing jigsaw puzzle for them to be the best team in the world. They won the Champions League last season, and this season they won the Premier League. Van Dijk was, I'd say, is probably the best signing. Every team needs a strong centre half that's highly composed, that's athletic, has pace, a good tackler, that commits the less fouls, that's the most difficult to go past, and that is ultimately a leader. And that is exactly what Virgil van Dijk is. So he's definitely a leader on the pitch and off the pitch. You've got players like Robertson in left back. The way he goes up and down that flank, for me, I get tired of watching him play. He has bags of energy, and bags of energy all around the pitch. You've got the other side, you've got Trent Alexander. This boy, people are already comparing him to David Beckham, and the boy's a right back. He can whip crosses in better than whipped cream. Literally on a plate for you. You've got someone like Jordan Henderson. Last time I watched Jordan Henderson, he was playing for Charlton Athletic. How he has just grown in stature, grown in leadership. His character and leadership skills that takes Liverpool over the line. When they came back against Barcelona last season, if you watch Jordan Henderson play, he was at the forefront of it. He was absolutely integral of them coming back to beating Barcelona. When the ball was out, he was the first one to grab the ball back. He was urgent, precise, and he was really efficient with his leadership skills and his footballing ability. And not to mention the players we have in front. We've got the 3 musketeers. We've got Mohamed Salah, you've got Roberto Firmino, Sadio Mane. Mane and Salah were a joint top scorer last season in the Premier League. Firmino, fantastic in other attributes, but this season he's picked up a lot more goals. They have fantastic chemistry up front, and it's that winning mentality every team needs to have in order to win trophies and go that extra mile. The manager deserves the plaudits because he's the one that it stems from. He must have said, right, he must have targeted the players that he wanted. He must have wanted Van Dijk, Fabinho, Keita, Alisson. These are his players. So he must have said to the hierarchy, right, here's a piece of business, let's look at Coutinho and let's make some money back and buy X, Y and Z, because this is what we need in order to win the Premier League or win trophies. And the big boss probably said, yeah, here we go, we trust you. And that is what every team needs: protection, support. Something that Mikel Arteta needs right now for Arsenal. Look, you just peeked at my hand. That's not nice, you just peeked at my hand. Yucky, let's clean you up, shall we? It is Jurgen Klopp which is the reason why Liverpool are successful. He is the driving force of that team. It's his high spirits, it's his enthusiasm, it's his passion, it's his energy, it's his charisma, and ultimately it's his relationship with the players that allow the players to perform a lot better, and performing it for the manager, for the team and for the fans. If a teacher had a fantastic rapport, a fantastic relationship with a student, a teacher would see the best out of the student. That student can stretch himself or herself far and beyond in order to learn, because they trust the teacher. They have that relationship with that teacher to go far and beyond and to be successful and start passing exams. Liverpool have passed their exam. So massive congratulations to you scousers out there. As an Arsenal fan, what can I say? You know, you win some, you lose some, you go into holes, and this is an opportunity now for Arsenal to rebuild in the summer. We won't be anywhere as close as you guys for a long time. We need the right investment. We need defenders, guys. So Arsenal need leaders, top defenders, creative midfielders, and we need players that can play for the badge. Well done again, Liverpool FC. And next time you play Arsenal, make sure you let us beat you this time, please.